One of the World NASCAR Champions crown jewel events, I welcome you to the Seattle, Washington for the Seattle, Washington 500, a 15-lap primetime event under the lights. 21 drivers are ready for another round of racing for the 2020 World NASCAR Champions Tour. As the engines are all fired up, let's take a look at your starting lineup. In row 1, it's Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Larson. Row 2 is Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch. Row 3 is Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin. Row 4 is Joey Logano and Alex Bowman. Row 5 is Brad Keselowski and William Byron. Row 6 is Ryan Blaney and Kurt Busch. Row 7 is Eric Jones and Clint Bowyer. Row 8 is Jimmy Johnson and Eric Almirola. Row 9 is Ryan Newman and Tyler Reddick. Row 10 is Austin Dillon and Chris Buescher. And row 11 is Ty Dillon. Here's your scouting report tonight. Martin Truex Jr. is on the pole, Kyle Larson with his 2 wins at this very racetrack, and Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney share a pair of wins at this very racetrack. Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Larson leads the field to the green flag at Seattle. Kyle Busch giving a huge push to Kyle Larson and already 3 wide on the backstretch. Kyle Larson leads a chaotic lap 1 as Martin Truex Jr., the pole sitter, is on the outside of Kyle Larson and will take the lead. Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr. both side by side. Larson gonna take the middle, no chance to take the lead. MTJ will lead the second lap as Chase Elliott takes second from Larson. A battle for third between Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson. Kyle Busch will secure third from Kyle Larson. Here comes Chase Elliott. He's side by side by Martin Truex Jr. The Napa Auto Parts Chevy Camaro will steal the lead from Martin Truex Jr. Their lead change of the night. Chase Elliott had a rough going in the last 2 World NASCAR Champions races. 2 DNFs in a row. Does the 9 team have their car figured out? It's the question that is desperate for answers. For now, it seems that Chase Elliott's car is very good running in the middle. That clean air is helping him maintain that lead. Kyle Busch is starting to close the gap little by little to Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott will lead the 6th lap, followed by Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. Here comes the Candyman. Kyle Busch steals the lead from Chase Elliott. Kyle Busch is dialed in his race car. He has a very good long run car. When Rowdy Busch is dialed in, nobody can catch Kyle Busch. Martin Truex Jr. takes second away from Chase Elliott. Now you wonder what's going on with Chase Elliott's car. Rowdy will lead the 8th lap, but Elliott is falling back to 4th. Meanwhile, up front, it's Martin Truex Jr. coming from Rowdy. Johnson head on to the wall, and he collects Ryan Blaney as well. The first caution is out. A lackluster race for the previous winner at Seattle, Ryan Blaney, as he was involved in a wreck with Jimmy Johnson. Here's the incident. Jimmy Johnson's car snapped off the exit off a run, collects Ryan Blaney. Jimmy Johnson got a pretty good lick from the wall. Unfortunately, Ryan Blaney and Jimmy Johnson's day will be cut short. The World NASCAR Champions will be back shortly for pit stops. Welcome back to World NASCAR Champions. Kyle Busch will take 4 tires and fuel, and he's off and away. Same goes as Kyle Larson. He's very happy with his race car, and he's off and away. Chase Elliott could not catch a break as he has a very slow pit stop. Martin Truex Jr. taking 4 tires and fuel, and he will come out third from the race off of pit road. Kyle Busch wins the race off of pit road. Here's a brief overview of what happened tonight. Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch led the most laps tonight. World NASCAR Champions will be back shortly. Five laps remain at Seattle. Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson leads the field back to the green flag. What a restart from Kyle Larson. He runs away with the lead from Joe Gibbs Racing teammates. Kyle Larson leads with 4 laps to go. He's trying to secure a win at his favorite racetrack. Kyle Busch battling second from Martin Truex Jr. Kyle Busch clears him. Kyle Busch's car is very good running on the bottom. Does Kyle Larson have a very good short run car to outrun Kyle Busch with 3 laps to go? Here comes Kyle Busch. Side by side with Kyle Larson. Kyle Busch clears him. 2 laps to go. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. battling second from Larson. both side by side for second, but Kyle Busch runs away with the lead. All that Kyle Busch needs to see in his mirror is Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Larson battling for second. 1 lap to go, sponsored by T-Mobile. Kyle Larson clears Truex for second. Kyle Busch went winless in the World NASCAR Champions 2019 exhibition races. Tonight, Rowdy Nation will go home happy as their hero wins the Seattle-Washington 500. It was a great effort from Kyle Larson. Before the restart, Kyle Larson only led 1 lap. He gained the upper hand over Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Busch. 4 laps to go, it was a battle between Joe Gibbs Racing teammates. Kyle Busch passed Martin Truex Jr. for second. With 3 laps to go, it was the battle between Rowdy versus the California Kid. Kyle Busch had better momentum off the exit from turn 2, got a huge side draft from Kyle Larson on the backstretch. Kyle Busch returns to victory lane tonight. Kyle Busch wins tonight. The last time he won in the World NASCAR Champions was 2 years ago from San Diego Road Course. Here is your finishing results tonight. A disappointing night for Chase Elliott. He will round up 7th. Once again, congratulations to Kyle Busch for winning the Seattle-Washington 500. I'm excited what's to come in the 2020 World NASCAR Champions Tour. Prospect Cole Custer will make his debut, and Matt DiBenedetto will make his debut for the Wood Brothers. Until then, this is World NASCAR Champions, telling you to stay safe, be proud, and be responsible.